My name is Francis Chukwuma Uzo.
Okay.
On November 6, 2022.
Yeah.
I boarded flight from Dubai, coming back to Abuja.
So na Dubai you dey base, na Dubai you dey stay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So when I boarded the flight, and it was Ethiopian Airlines, we flew from Dubai around 5 to 6, and we get to Dubai, Addis Ababa around 9:28:30 in the night.
Yeah.
When we get there, there is no timetable on manifest. So I asked the Ethiopian Airlines staff, the next ticket for my travel. He directed
when you leave. Okay, I thought I'm not gonna promise you. Make I sure say I be man of my. I'm not gonna interrupt you. Sorry. Make I sure say I be man of my word. Continue.
So
when the questions why I want ask.
When I ask about the next gate, they asked me when my flight is moving. I said my flight is moving around 9 in the morning next day. So we're supposed to board from 7. It's okay. In that case, I should follow. So they direct me and other people also asking questions. So I follow up the Ethiopian Airlines staff. So we come to a place like a state transit. So they direct us to go down. So we follow that procedure of go down. At the end, I meet another gate staff, which is on Mufti. I told him that I have my transit. I'm continue to get another flight. He asked me, I said I should show him my ticket. I show him my ticket. He collected my ticket. He just write TR, transit, meaning an abbreviation. So after that, he said I should go. He pointed down. I should follow down. So when I follow down, I see so many people also going in the same direction. We get on a point. We still ask question. We're on transit. Our flight is tomorrow morning. That was around 9:30, something in the night. So our flight is the next day in the morning. So, and he asked the ticket, we gave the ticket. We see some staff of Ethiopian Airlines staff. There was sitting on one table, one man alone. So I see many people giving them tickets. They just confirm the ticket number, ask the person to sign and stay and enter one car. So this is how they reach to my turn. I do the same thing. I just give them the ticket. He confirmed the ticket. There is one note, like a registered note, if you come to school. So he just confirmed the ticket number from mine and just say I should go inside the other car. So I went there. I sit down on the car. Every cars, they have different names of hotels. So people from their tickets showing where the hotel they have to enter, the car they have to stay. So we reached my turn. I went to that car. I sit down there. We waited till around to 11, till almost the car now filled up. So the driver started moving, took us to one hotel. The transportation is arranged by Ethiopia, so airline. So when we get to the hotel, so I showed them also my ticket again. They give me hotel room. So when they give me the hotel rooms, we go to the room. So in the morning around 5, they call my room. I pick the phone. When I pick the phone, they say I should start coming down around 6, so that I take a breakfast to continue my journey. I do as they instructed. I came down around after 6. When I come down after 6, they say I should go and take breakfast. I went there, I take my breakfast. So many other passenger also was coming out. So when we come down, there is a bus also waiting. So, and we enter the bus, which is we leave the hotel around to 7. So it took us like 20-something minutes to get to the airport. When we arrived to the airport, so everybody come down. I came down the bus with my bag. So when I proceed to enter the security checkpoint, so I have my jacket with me. I have the money in my jacket. So, and I remove my jacket. The security man just come and start touching me before the tunnel. So from there, he now said that this is money. He opened the money. I said that where is they don't have declaration. I said I'm on transit and I don't have any paper for showing from airline or from the cost of when we arrived. I was transit. So he removed the money, take it, say bring one receipt, write like invoice receipt, write 80,000, write 70,000 and give me 10,000. Say I should continue going. I said, no, it's not working like that. This is my money. I'm on transit. So he now said, no, you this money, you take it from Ethiopia. He said, how can I take this money from Ethiopia? The arrangement is from the airline. I don't even come here. It's the airline that brought us here. You are inside the airport. Let's go and confirm if I was in Ethiopia. So I argue with them. They insist that I should go. We argued there for over 1 hour plus. It's getting to 9. And my flight's supposed to leave. So I asked him, let's go and see your senior so I can explain this. Then he agreed. We went there, I see their senior. I explained everything. He said, yeah, it's mistake. It can happen. No problem, no problem. I can go. At the end, they start speaking their language. When they speak their language, the man changed. I said, no, okay, you cannot go now, so you have to follow them. So I said, okay, follow them. Then I followed them. They said, I should go. I said, I'm not going. You can't say I should go and leave 70,000 and give me only 10,000. So if in that case, we have to do the documentation of this money. They say, okay, fine. They took me, they speak their language. They now take me back to one downstairs. When we get there, there is a room where they're counting money. So we went there, they collected the money. They collected this thing, the receipt they give me before, and give the machine. They say I sit down. They start counting the money. After counting the money, they say it's 80,000. They say I should sign. I sign. They give me 10,000. Say I should sign that I collected 10,000. I sign. They say 70,000 has been. It will be here. That I should follow them to police. I say okay. Let me start going. They say no, you are not going again. I say why? He said you have to go to police now to make investigation. I said, okay, let's go. So we started going to a police station. When we get there, they say I should make statement. I said, okay, I should make. They say, no, you can't make statement in English. You have to speak Amharic. So I told him, I'm not from this country. I cannot speak Amharic. He said, you have to call your embassy. So the embassy can come here and make translator for you. This is how they work. I said, okay. So I said, let me make call. I don't have the embassy number. They are the one that bring the number for embassy. I called Nigeria embassy, tell them the situation. They said, okay, they are coming. We waited till from that to 9 till 5:30 in the evening. The embassy are now arrived and now said, okay, so what is the matter? I explained to the embassy people. So the staff from the embassy started speaking language with them. And then they come to a conclusion that I will sleep in police station. I told them, why am I sleeping in police station? Before you asked me to go and you collected the money. Now you seized the money and you're now telling me what happened, what changed. So after that, then I argue with them. The embassy man say, no problem, no problem. Tomorrow we are coming to the police station. So I asked, so what's this now? They say tomorrow I'm going to court. I said, okay, fine. So I should sleep in police station. So after that, I went there to the cell. I slept in police station. Around to 8 in the morning, they called me. I said I should dress up. We are going to court. They take me to their court. And police laid the allegation that I was from Ethiopia, collect the money from Ethiopia, trying to smuggle the money to Nigeria. I tell the judge that's not what happened. So the court asked police what they want. They said that they want to authorize to keep me for another 2 weeks to investigate the matter, that I should remain in police station. So the court asked me, did I have anything to say? I say yes, that I'm in transit. I don't have a visa to come here. I don't have any form of declaration when I will arrive to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. That's the airline that is the one that arranged the transportation. I don't even have any intention of coming inside. So I didn't know that the procedure I'm following is about to come and sleep in the hotel. So I was following up. that I have my ticket, that the police have the evidence of my ticket, but they refuse to go to the decks of the airline to confirm. So he said, okay, in that case, that he want to grant me bail, that I have to pay 100,000 Ethiopian birr, which is $1,900. So they will release me on bail, but I will not travel. I will keep my passport. I will be in travel restriction till the case close. I agreed. So they will move out from the court. Then when we get, I paid $1,900 they take me to their bank, to his Ethiopia Central Bank. With the police, I went there, we paid $1,900, which is to get the equivalent of 100,000 Ethiopian birr. So they paid the direct money there in that bank with dollar to the court account. I have the receipt with me. So after that, we went back to police. They say, okay, that they raised me. I should tell them the hotel I have to say. I said, I don't even know hotel. You people should help me to know for the hotel where I'm going to stay. So they go and tell me, okay, this one is close to police station, so I can be, in case if I want to come to police. So they are the one that arranged help me to look for the hotel. So when I get to the hotel, I stayed there. That day, the next day, I went to the airline, tell the airline the situation. Before then, when we was in police station, the police people called the airline to come about when I was making statements. They said they will come, they will send somebody. So they did not come. So the next day after they granted me bail, I went back to the airline, tell them that this is what happened, that you should come for my rescue, to come and make statements and confirm that I was on transit with your airline, that I boarded from Dubai. They say, no problem, don't worry. So I left, I went to police, asked them if the airline have already come. They said, no, they haven't come. So every day I'm going to airline, I'm going to police station, asking them to facilitate the case, so that at least to save time for me and confirm, since they are suspecting that I collected the money from Ethiopia. So the police continue telling me, don't worry, it's proceeded, they will come. We have already read the mail, we have called them. But I told the police, please, we are inside the airport. The police station we are talking now, it's inside the airport. The airline you want to confirm is still inside the airport. Is it not? Let's trek, or you go there alone. He said, this is not how it works here. He said, I have to do paperwork, I have to do documentation. They have called them. You see, I called them in your presence. I said, yes, but I don't know who you're calling. He's not going to keep record. It's not a way of this. He can go there and verify. This is the main investigation he wanted to do. It's better you go there. So the police, this is like I'm disturbing. Sometimes they doesn't allow me to enter there. Sometimes I will beg the security men. They will allow me to enter there. So I continued doing that till on 21 days when I was there. So after 21 days, I start being more than, and the police noticed that the thing is, so at the end, the airline people now appear. So when the airline man appeared, then he said that he recognized me. I say, how? Where do you recognize me? He say, I always come to Ethiopia. He knows my face. I say, I don't know what you're talking about. Please, I want you to confirm to police that I flew with your airline. He said, yes, of course, you flew with your airline. I recognize it very well. We did this, that. I said, no, what are you talking about? What do you do? If you recognize me in your manifest, you should have a record. Every person that flew with your airline. So it's not by, I don't know why are you saying this. Please come and make your statement and come and confirm that I was not from, I wasn't coming from Dubai. I was from Ethiopia. I was coming from Dubai. So he said, then they went there, they start speaking their language, because the case must go to their language after argument between me and the airline. So after that, the policeman said, yeah, the airline said that they give me paper that I signed that I don't have such amount. I said, no, that's not true. Please tell the man to bring that paper that I signed. What I signed is the registered note. Please bring it. Let's close this case and go back to the court. You bring your evidence. This is how it works. He's 21 days. He take them them. So if this thing they are saying the truth, why then they didn't come since all this while? You called them in my presence more than 3 times. Why did they keep all this while? They say they are busy. I say you can't defend them. You have to be a middle. You are a policeman. So we argue. He say, yeah, I understand. Don't worry. We will see what to do. Then I tell you, please make sure that he bring that manifest saying that he knows me, that I come to Ethiopia every time, and also to bring that paper he say I signed. What I signed is registered note confirming my ticket number to enter the bus. That's the only thing. And the policeman said, no problem, we're going to close the case. After this, before then, I forget to, there is place I skipped. I asked for lawyer. They say I need a lawyer. I call embassy for the lawyer. They say, you don't need lawyer. This thing is not normal. It's happening every time. It's waste of money. I say, no, it's not waste of money. What do you mean it's waste of money? They want to take me to court. Who is going to stand me? The first court I went there without court, without lawyer. I'm the one defending myself. I don't know their law, so I need to take a lawyer. After that, I insisted that I need to take a lawyer. Where can I take a lawyer? My wife now tried to make a call. So the person he calls, I don't know the address. I now ask police, please, how can I get a lawyer here? So, and most of them, they don't speak English. So at the end, he said, okay, there is one man he can give to me, the policeman. So give me a number of a lawyer. I called the man. He speak a little bit English. Barakat. He came to, he said, where am I? I told him the hotel. He came to the hotel and said, okay, there's no problem. You are, they are airline, the custom people, they are not intelligent. Normally you have a ticket of transit. The police already told me, but this is their law is tough and this, that. So that no problem. Since they prove that you come from the Dubai and you are not from here, he's going to give you back your money. I should pay him 100,000. But I said, how much is it again? He said $1,900. I counted one. I said, okay, no problem. Let me go to my room and get the money. I come out from the room. I bring him where there's a camera so I can count the money, so I have evidence. So I counted the money, 1,900. I give to him. He want to put it in the pocket. I said, no, please count it, because I just want the camera to see when I'm giving him the money. I counted the money, $1,900. He put it in the pocket. He said, no problem. Don't worry. The police will close the case. Before he was a persecutor, so he worked with the police. So no problem. I'm in safe side. No problem. Very soon now they will close the case. This is what happened on 24 days of baby in Ethiopia. After that, the police, I still continue going to police. Have you closed the case? Since the airline have made the statement, let's go back to court. So you go and bring your evidence. So the police said, no problem, don't worry, we'll finish. I disturbed them again on 26 days. They said, no, we have already closed the case. The case is already by persecutor. So I said, okay. I have to ask, where is the persecutor place? I went there to persecutor place. That this is what happened to me. They say, what case? Is this economy or is this? I say, I don't know. It's not a social, it's economy. They say, okay, who is the police in charge? Which police? I say the police in the airport. They look for my file. They say my file is not here. The police have never bring my file. I went back to police. Say, Madam, he said my case is closed. I went to the persecutor. He said, how did I go there? I said, I was asking questions. I don't have anything to do. Rather this case. Let me. I want to go back now. That's why I found the place. So he was not happy. How did I know where is the persecutor office? So after that, we argue on 30-something days. Stayed there. After 30 days, stayed there. They said, now my case has been brought. Have been closed. It was now by persecutor. So I started going to persecutor. So everywhere they take my file is where I follow up. I went to persecutor. I narrated the story. I started crying, telling them everything that I have gone through. I said, no, this is not normal. You are a foreigner. They will have to treat you well, this, that. It's not like that. No problem. I will look into the matter. One of the director of persecutor, head of persecutor, he called the person, the file came up. Another persecutor that is in charge of that file. He now said, okay, they speak their language. He said, no problem. You should go. Don't worry. We'll make sure that this case will close. After that, some days I went back again. I always go there every day, sit down. They will see me passing, greet me. So at the end, they come up like they have to close the case. So when they close the case, that they have to make conclusion that I should call my lawyer. I said, the lawyer I give money, I'm not seeing him, he's not coming. So he said, what kind of lawyer is that? I told the prosecutor, this is how it happened. He said, no problem. What's the name of the lawyer? He said, yeah, he knows him. So after that, the lawyer now came and tried to talk to one of the prosecutor. They now say the man that he wanted to talk is not around. He left. So that's the second time the lawyer comes on my aid. So after that, they start telling me, okay, don't worry, you are fine. You have to go to the Minister of Justice. The Minister of Justice have to make final conclusion on this matter. I should not. There's no problem. That everything is going to be fine. So I waited at something days, approaching to 38 days of staying there. So they said, okay, now the case is closed. Then they took my file from that Minister of Justice back to prosecutor with attached letter I have with me that they are closing this case. They are investigating this case that I boarded from Dubai. That the airline is, I don't have any intention of coming to Ethiopia. That the airline program bring me into there and arrange transportation and hotel for me, and also they are aware that the customs sees 70,000 from me, and that they on their own they decide not to continue this case because it's going to bring bad reputation to the Ethiopian airline. This is what the letter coming from the Minister of Justice, which is outcome of the case. The other letter I have from prosecutor house that the case is closed, that I should go back to court and get the bail money they gave to I deposited for money. So I collected this. That was on 38 days staying there. So I went to their court to apply to give the money to collect the bail money. And the other one, I have to take it to custom. I now ask them, so I thought you're supposed to be the one bring the money and everything. He said, no, this is not going to, I have to go to court and collect the one that court is holding. Then I have to go to custom and collect the one that custom is holding. I said, is it how it works? Since the investigation have brought to your office, are you the one supposed to do all this? He said, no, you have to go and pay my lawyer. I said, lawyer I paid, I didn't see him. So let me quickly, since he's sent in, let me quickly go and do this. He said, but you are not speaking Amharic. I said, I know. All this while, lawyer is not coming. I'll call him. Sometimes 3 days, he will not pick my call. So on that, with 8 days of all these things happening, then I went to the court, tell the court the outcome of the investigation for releasing of bail money. So they give me a check to go to bank to collect the 100,000 bray. So I tell them, please, can you also write a letter for them to give me this money back on dollar? They say, no, they don't do that. That I have to sort out with the banks. So I went back to the banks. The bank said that I don't live here, I don't have resident here, so this check is nothing. I cannot withdraw any money with that. I should go and look for somebody who have here. They should put the money back on there. I said, I don't have nobody. I don't have no contact in Ethiopia. So where will I? Can you people help me? This is the letter coming from the court for you to release the money. So I went back to them, they write letter and give me to give the bank. I went back to bank. Bank said no, that themselves, they know that I'm not going to collect this money. So it's better if they really want to give me the money back, they should put the money, the check on the staff, and the staff will withdraw the money. Everything I'm saying, I have the check paper, the bank check that they give to me. I have it here with me. So I went back and told the man that they refused to pay me. That this is what bank wrote, that they should pay this money to one of their staff, and their staff will withdraw the money and give me. So I told the bank, I don't want to withdraw. I want this money to give back to me on dollars because I'm going back to Nigeria. So they said no, that if I really want to get the money back in dollar, I can only get $100. and I have to go to Nigeria embassy and get a letter, so that the Nigeria embassy will now give me a letter for them to give me $100. I said, but this money we're talking about is $1,100. So how can the $100 is not in question? So what am I going to do with the rest of the Ethiopian money? He said nothing. So I went back to court and told the court the whole thing. He said, no problem. This is how it works. I should go back to the prosecutor. I went there, I told them, they said, okay, no problem. It's better you use this money, dash it to Paul, use it to make shopping. So when this thing are folding, I forget that I place escape, because I also was robbed on my 8 days staying there. They collected my phone. I reported that also, the incident in police station. So all these things have been going. After this, the bank now agreed that they will put the money to one of their staff. They paid the money to one of their staff. They paid me that money back, and in Ethiopian birr, 100,000 Ethiopian birr, which is $1,900. That I must use it there. So I added $100 on that money to buy another phone that was stolen from me, which is making it, I bought the phone almost $2,000, so that I can't waste the money, because I asked them, can I use that money to travel? They said I'm eligible of 3,000 Ethiopian birr. So to make it short, so when we reached after getting the money, I went to the custom to represent the paper from according to, because the other one is to go to court to collect the bail money, and the other one to go to custom. Custom say that the justice should come and do be the one right to them. Not me bringing the paper to them. I went back to tell them. They say, okay, I should involve the Ethiopian Airlines. After all, this Ethiopian Airlines is there. Should follow me to go to custom, or I should take the lawyer. Or another, I said, this going front and back, going to front and back on this 38 days after this. What's going on? Please, people help me. It's okay. I should contact my foreign affair. I should go back to Nigeria, contact my foreign affair, and they should bring, or I should go and make Ethiopian Airlines, give them this paper for them. I went to the Ethiopian Airlines, showed them the paper about the thing. They was not happy about the letter. They say, no problem, it's better you go to meet your foreign affair, Nigerian foreign affair in Nigeria. Don't worry, I'm not foreign affair, will contact my embassy. So I said, okay, I want to go. Can they confirm my ticket? They said, no problem, wait, hold on. They make call after some hours, they come back, say, okay, your ticket is confirmed to go on 39 days. On 39 days, I went to the airport to board my flight. The immigration stopped me, say that that I have overstay. I have to pay for a visa overstay. And I asked them how much is there. They say $50. I said, but I have a court declaration, a court procedure here, and I don't have visa to come here for the first time. How come did I get overstay? They say they don't. Here is not court, and here is not a bank. That they are doing their job. I should pay, or if I want to go, I give them $50. They give me receipt. They stamp on my passport the overstay visa there, and say, okay, you are not going today. I say, why? What happened? He said, because you still blocked. You cannot go. You have to go to court and take court to give you. I said, but before you told me you don't have it. So now you're respecting the court order. You blocked me. So I have to go back to court and tell the court that I wanted to go. The immigration asked me for money. I paid them. And he said that I'm still under travel restriction. He said, yes, I did not tell them that I want to go. I said, okay, please write a letter to me to go and give immigration. And they wrote a letter. I went back to immigration and 40 days stayed there. Then I went to the immigration. I give the immigration the letter, and they say, okay, no problem. This is how I came back to Nigeria. When I came back to Nigeria, I was traumatized. I was stopped after some days. I couldn't come. I can't hear noise. So everything was still like a shock to me. I went to a lawyer, to a Matama, Michael Zokome. I narrated the case to him. He said it's very bad. This that he have to write them. He wrote them. He wrote the airline on 20 something of December that they should write. They should refund the money, and also he wrote to the Bank of Ethiopia Bank, and he also wrote to Minister of Justice. So the one he wrote to the Minister of Justice returned backs. So the one he wrote to the airline is the only one they picked. He wrote 3 letters. So they came back, said that the DHL that he sent the letters returned, that the person did not receive the letter. So he came back, the letter came back. It's only the one that received is the one of Ethiopia Airline that was received. So I follow up after the Christmas period came.
Waiting be the content, then reply. Ethiopia Airline reply.
They did not reply.
They just received. Okay.
They just
acknowledge.
Yeah, acknowledge because it was sent by DHL.
Yes.
So they will know that there is acknowledged.
Yes, sure.
So on this, after Christmas on January, I waited to see the outcome of the letter of Mike Ozokome wrote to them. And when they say that the airline have not replied them, but we should wait, give them another grace of the whole month, which is January. We give them the whole month. I went back again. They said their consultant now advising me that this case is nothing. They're supposed to pay me more. One, there is so many damages but what they decide, what they see of this case is better this case go back to to Ethiopia. That I supposed to, but I said this is what happened with the one lawyer I took there is difficult. So I was getting advice from them.
Left, right.
So after that they say okay, we should wait. So when I waited, I think I have to move on to foreign affair. I went to foreign affair, narrated the whole story, write them, to tell them the foreign affair was mad, said how could they keep me for 40 days and why did they seize the money and still keep me for 40 days. So they wrote them and tell them to look into the matter and release the money and also pay me a different for the damages, but I should follow up. So after the foreign affair wrote them, and also the foreign affair also write the copy to the Nigerian embassy in Ethiopia. So I went to the to the Ethiopian embassy that my letter has been sent here, and also when I went there to lay complaint, they said I should go to foreign affairs. So I told them I've already made the complaint to foreign affairs. So when they said that okay, I should give them some 2 weeks for them. That was on February 20th. I should give them 2 weeks for them to look into the matter. The whole February finished. I went there again. They said that they have sent the letter to the Ethiopia, that my case has now sent to Ethiopia. It's in pipeline. Don't worry, I should give them another 2-3 weeks for them to look into the matter. The money will come. After 2 weeks, I went there again the second time. They said that it's better if I can go to Ethiopia to follow up the case, because if I go there with all this paper in person, it will help. I bought ticket. I went to Ethiopia again the second time. When I go to Ethiopia, I go to their foreign affairs. I go to Nigerian embassy, I learned the complaint that I came there, this is what happened. They say, yeah, they received letter from foreign affairs. So I went to their foreign affairs, tell them, they said, yeah, they are on it, that I should give them time to come on conclusion that this is not worry, I'm going to get my money. I said, but I'm going front and back and front and back. So, and I'm not working, my thing, everything I've worked have been destroyed. Please, the more you keeping this money, the more you keeping more damage to me. Please, what is going on? They say I should come in 3 days. After 3 days, they say I should better go back to Nigeria and give them 2 weeks that they will look into the matter before 2 weeks again. They always say 2 weeks. So after when I came back, I stayed there in 1 week again. I came back to Nigeria. I went to the embassy. I went to the Ethiopia. They refused for me to see the director, as the embassy staff advised me of, that I should go and see the director in charge, African Department of Foreign Affairs. So most of them, they refuse. So, but the person that is in charge of the case doesn't take me to his office. He came out from the reception and take me out and tried to calm me down and tell me no problem. Nigeria and Ethiopia have a good relationship. That my money is 100%. I'm getting my money. You just take your time. That I should come and eat. I say I'm not want to eat. He bought tea. I drink tea. It's okay. I should take money for my transportation. I say no, please. I need my money. I don't need for you to help me in anything. Just give me my own money. He said, no problem. It's better I go to Nigeria. 2 weeks that the money will put into my dollar account. I said, but you haven't asked me any requirement of my dollar account. You continue telling me that I'll get the money. I've been hearing this for it's going to 6 months now. So he said, no problem. This one is final. You are on your case, my brother, we are in your case. So when we agreed, he said, okay, I should believe him that the emotional I'm going through, that don't worry, you should better go. No waste money, no waste hotel, and stay here for nothing. So that you don't get sick. Okay, I trust the man, I believe him. I came back. Another 2 weeks came back, I come again. I did not hear. When I came back, I come back to the Ethiopian embassy immediately. Told them this is the outcome of my travel. So they said no problem. I should wait. As they told me 2 weeks, I should wait. So after 2 weeks, I went to there to tell them about the test. Please, can I see the ambassador? They said, the ambassador, you cannot see ambassador, just drop your number, we'll call you. I said, no, I cannot go, please. I want you to call the ambassador. He's around, please. He said, it's not like that. No problem, we know about your case. I said, no, I'm not going. So they said I should go. I just left them. I go up to the ambassador office, or front of the ambassador office. I have some chain. I chain myself. I lock myself there. Say, I'm not going. There is one seat on gather. I sit down there. I chain myself to my hand to the gather that I'm not moving from here unless the ambassador will come. So Nigeria security man, they call security man and tell me to why did I do that? I tell the policeman, it's no need of shouting. No. My attention, I want to make this to draw attention of the ambassador. I want him to come. The every day I've been coming here. I've been coming here more than 7 good times. I keep coming, telling me, go tomorrow, come 2 weeks, come 2 weeks, come 2 weeks. So I want them to call ambassador. He said, the policeman was yelling. I said, this thing is not about yelling. Start shouting. Please, either you call ambassador, or you call channel television, or you call any media. Let them bring attention. If it's better for me to die here than to die silent in my house, they seize my money. I narrated the story to the policemen there, which is being Nigerian policemen. They are all weak. They say they are weak, that this thing is not fair. They even say it in front of their staff there. Then after that, the police now trying to talk to them, so the ambassador have to come out. So ambassador come out, ask me to release myself. I say, no, sir, I'm not releasing myself. This is my statement, my account details. Pay this money or I'm not leaving this place. So they tried to convince me. We stayed there for almost 1 hour talking about the same issue. I said, sir, I've been all this thing you are trying to advise me. I've done all those things. Wait here. I've gone to Nigeria embassy. I've gone to Nigerian Foreign Affairs. I've come to here more than 7 times and nothing is happening. I even went to Ethiopia 2 times. I went to Ethiopia to let this copy in Foreign Affairs. So what else? Somebody have to hear from me. Please, if the only thing you can do is to release to ask whoever else holding this money to release, because I have the court order that asks me that my money can be released and that the case has been closed. That is the Ethiopian Airlines fault. So I've been go through all the process, sir. I'm not leaving. Please. He now say, okay, your health is more better than this money, that I never talked to me before. I should give him 2 weeks. I should give him 2 weeks, that 2 weeks is going to come on my face, that I should know what I say. 2 weeks, he say yes. So I say, okay, no problem. I open the thing, I release myself, I keep the key. They give me water. I say, I'm not drinking. So they say I should come down, that money is not everything. 100%, my money is in the government hand. I'm going to get my money. 2 weeks later, I went there. They locked me out. They don't allow me to enter the embassy. I tell them what happened. So I was angry. I went to police station that is in charge of the air place. I narrated the whole story to police station. They told me that I told them I want to protest. I want to mobilize people to make a protest, and that the police people, they said that I have to write to the IG, to write for the IG that I want a peaceful protest. But there is something they want to tell me, that it's better that because the police might not help me well, I should go to one of the staff that told me it's better to go to Mberembe, that Brekete family, that they will be the one to help me immediately. But if a police is a policeman so I have the one of the policeman number who is working there. So he directed me how to come here. And when I came last 2 weeks, Saturday. So I came on Thursday. Sorry, I came here. I narrated the story. They said I should go and swear affidavit. I went to swear affidavit in Matama. After that, I came back. I submitted. I make copy. I repeat the original one. On Tuesday, last week, I was called. I make broadcast about the matter. The Brekete family called the. Before then, Constantine Ike called one of the. He asked me to call the people numbers I have. We called. You
called the managing director of Ethiopian.
Yes, we called the managing director. He asked me. I said I'll be calling. The number is not picking. So he said I should give him the number. He called. He did not pick. So from there. After that, I will call Ethiopia Foreign Affairs in Ethiopia. So he now said that the matter is there, is not the one in charge. He's brought one number. He sent us 3 numbers that we should call. We call one of the number. We tell them. One of them say, "Okay, my brother." He call. So after that, when we enter the studio, we narrated the story. We now call the assistant manager. And
because we called the manager.
Yes, the manager his phone was ringing. Busy. At the end, he put phone off. And also, we now call the assistant manager. The assistant manager now refused to give his name, and acknowledging about the case was bringing on February, why the case reported to them from that first day. So they know about this case from the first day, from November 6th till now.
Make we appreciate our brother. The reason we no cut you now because we want make this video, we go munch this video, we go bring them out, and then it go dey on every media. Make everybody understand how Ethiopian Airlines take fail you as a consumer, as a customer. If only FCCPC then get maybe the African one, just like many other processors that they get the West Africa, they get the Africa. If you report this kind of matter, then everybody is supposed to also see how the Ethiopian government take fail you, how the Ethiopian customs take fail you. As a fellow African, they need to see how the Ethiopia police take fail you. Because if only they did their job with empathy, understanding fully well, say this my brother here, they on transit. And okay, fine, they were doing their job. And then they can't discover the Ethiopian Airlines, they care about you, about their customers in general. And then they quickly wade in, they quickly come in and say, no. I think there's a misunderstanding here. This person actually now from UAE to Nigeria, from Dubai to Nigeria, but we just detoured to Ethiopia. This person done transit. Therefore, wade into this matter and they go stop this issue as quickly as possible. They go nip him in the board. No, they no do him. That lawyer where you pick for Ethiopia, he fail you. I want to make we understand this thing. Everybody need to see how that lawyer take fail you. How you paid $1,900 to that lawyer and then he fail you. He only show up 2 times. Allow you to do the thing where you pay him for. Where we say he also explain how Ethiopians be. Because if we look at all these whole things, we go find out say nobody don't stand and feel very, very bad about wetin happen. And then the Ethiopian police too were supposed to protect you when they close to that hotel. They fail you. When we say robbery happen close to that hotel, on your way to church, close to the police station. And then nothing happened. Nobody did anything. They just allow you, after all, you're just a Nigerian, a foreigner. And that's what they see them. They fail you. We feel they talk everything where they talk about, but this is a Nigerian, this is an African. And the country where they do this thing, they know they're another continent. Then they're inside Africa. They fail you. Foreign affairs here too. Then fail you. Our own foreign affairs here. Then fail you. Then fail you. They're supposed to do everything possible to liaise with the Ethiopian counterpart to ensure, say, you get justice, you get your money. After all, the money where we they talk about, if we just talk $80,000, you look, $80,000 is about 60 million naira. Somebody just say Jesus. Yes, now, make I put this thing to perspective, because if we just talk $80,000, it be like a small money. It's around 60 million naira, making, be say, if you work for at minimum wage, you go fit take you about 156 years to fit earn that money. To fit earn them, no be save them. 156 years, that's about 2 lifetimes. And not even considering our own this life expectancy for Nigeria. If we consider our own life expectancy for Nigeria, that's about 3 lifetimes. Now you go take somebody to fit make that kind of money, no be to fit save them. Now that money now they hold, everybody use and they play temp here. And then believe say if you do this thing, you go there exhausted, you go exhaust all in option, you go there tired, and you go leave the money. And then Ethiopian Airlines go expect people to fly Ethiopian Air. Expect Nigerians to fly Ethiopian Air. Consultant, I go talk. If I even contact consultant, many people wait there for studio, they go chook more for this matter before we begin pick calls. Because this our brother, as he dey here, he's supposed to get justice. What they do, they very, very unfair. Now the money where he make, nobody know how the effort where he put through to make sure say he earn this money, he make this money, save him. And then they treat them like this. Make we hear from Consultant Ike. Oh, see the other mic. Give him. Then you use the other one.
Thank you very much, Kelechi, for bringing this matter again to public domain. It is very important because unless we begin to understand what be the values and culture of some of our neighboring countries or people where we they count as part of our African countries, like as they talk, now my brother, then they call him when he there for Ethiopia, and him they go with that mindset saying, my brother or not their brother where he be. But when you see the things where they do, you see say it look like this is the culture in Ethiopia. From the way it start, you go know say it be like saying na something where they do already. Because from the narration, when they take the money from them, there be no one document them. They just been one make them intimidate them, make it go. Where we say that money go disappear, it no go fit make claim over the money. If no be say him na person where no say he no thief this money, because if na person where thief that money, he for begin fear, he go dodge, he go they look for even how to save himself. But now he begin insist say make they document the money. Now in the process of him insisting make them document the money, they begin to look for every possible thing to frustrate them. Now there you see say they put them for prison. For how many days you talk, say you stay? 40 days in prison in Ethiopia. 40 days. Because of his money. And look at where you go see, say, the people there, they want thief the money. No be say then they do any, first be say, this na person where they go on transit. If they be one make it declare the money, and that na the rule, they suppose pass the declaration paper for them, even when it's still there for aircraft. Now there they suppose pass the declaration paper to them, but they no give them, they no talk them. When they discover say them they are at fault, they are still not ready to remedy the issue. So that show you the kind of country where Ethiopia be. It show you the kind of human beings where they for Ethiopia, where they run that country. People, they talk about corruption. I'm not even sure, say, this kind of thing will happen inside Nigeria against any foreigner. And the government no go wake up, say, this na slap on our face.
The only thing we say, if it happen against Nigerians, unfortunately.
No, for inside Nigeria, this kind matter no fit happen against any foreigner.
It no go happen against foreigner.
It's not possible.
In fact, injustice will happen for Nigerians against Nigerians, but not against a foreigner.
But you can imagine where this thing happen now. Not be only say the Ethiopian government, no. See how he take waka from police to court, court to police. They go write paper, they go turn them. They no say no go fit cash even the one where they collect from them as bail money. Where they no say they wrong, they go give them again. They go write small. They go force and make it save them there. Now he talk say he take $2,000. How many $1,000 by phone? $2,000. How much is $2,000?
$2,000.
$2,000 is almost about 1 point.
Now you use by phone.
1.5 million.
Now you use by phone because you don't get any option. You
don't get any option.
So they give him that money to spend in Ethiopia.
They collect dollar from him. They give them back their own money. And they no say no fee change them. They say make it dash them to the poor.
Now, say
for person where be traveler. Now people where they join, where they select airlines, where then they follow. No be say because airline cheap. Make you begin know which kind of airline.
Because sometimes you see, I agree with you absolutely. Because sometimes we they look at say this thing they cheap, and then we they look and we they fly them because after all it's cheap. I know one begin to advertise other airlines, but now when something happen, how they treat you, it is very important. Now at that time you go know how costly that cheap airline.
This one not be even say an accident, na trap where they set for them.
Yes.
Na trap where they say for them, where Ethiopian Airlines do. And see, even after all of these things don't happen, we don't take time. We call the Foreign Affairs Commission, Ethiopian Foreign Affairs Commission. Everyone who, when you call them, they go say, my brother, don't worry, 2 weeks, my brother, 2 weeks. We call them once, no, it not be me, it's not me. I will give you a number you will call. The same number we will call, none of them will go through. And we no stop there. This matter don't reach Ethiopian Airlines. It no bother them at all. Because they think say inside Nigeria they go fit fly. People go they join them.
Yes. After all,
they no bother say this one no be better thing for their customers or people where they fly Ethiopian Airlines. Say you go enter an airline, the airline go set you up, collect your money. And give them back to their country as if they don't get any other means of making money for the country.
If I see what they tell them from beginning, consultant, I say you can go. If you say this my brother, now somebody will know they confident or anything, you just begin to they go. So who knows the number of people where they don't do this kind of go. And guess what? They paid cheap ticket because if you begin to talk, say made them boycott. No worry, Chef Fatima, you go talk. Made them boycott. People go they talk say it is cheap. It is cheap. But see what this my brother they go through. How much you pay for that ticket?
I paid the ticket.
Talk to the mic.
It's 3,000 Dubai money.
Okay, convert them to dollars. How much?
You know,
or naira, how much?
Should be like 400 and something thousand
naira. Now, if you were to pay other airlines, for example, no call any airline, on average, how much you for pay?
It could be like 800 and something thousand.
Okay, now how much it don't cost you? Now, if I talk say how much it costs you, you go talk say it costs you $80,000. No. It just be like somebody where they ask say how much this TV it costs you. You go talk say you buy this TV 500,000 naira or 800,000 naira. But you go find out say they get many things where you use a service this TV.
Opportunity cost today. The time when you lost inside. You see, when I talk say this be like saying that the culture of Ethiopia, which Ethiopian Airlines now they try to help to spread. Because when I talk and people no go understand, this is a person where don't do face to face, one on one with the ambassador of Ethiopia.
We not even one corner because he chained himself.
He chained himself. And the same ambassador made promise and never fulfilled it.
He just do and make it just go. Dismiss, make just tactical
this na the same person will be say, he don't call even their foreign affairs minister. And all the people in their foreign affairs the ministry in Ethiopia. And each one of them made promise 2 weeks, and none of them have fulfilled the promise. Now the same matter where we on top of this program called that day where we call talks in Ethiopian Airlines, no be Ethiopian Airlines, no. Now the embassy, the Ethiopian embassy, that day. So when you talk, say our foreign affairs never do their own, I no go talk like that because sometimes I don't know how their diplomatic whatever be. But the truth of the matter, it get later why I see where foreign affairs wrote to Ethiopian embassy on the same matter, asking them to resolve the issue. Till today they haven't. But what I'm saying is this: if maybe because of diplomatic whatever it is with government and government no go do anything, we will be citizens. You know, they out of place for us to go to Ethiopian embassy and say you cannot treat a Nigerian like this. And we will keep quiet.
You know, they out of place to say,
you know, they're out of place.
Yes, we appreciate Consultant Ike. You know, they're out of place.
Because no Ethiopian citizen will be treated this way in Nigeria, and they will not stand up to that
at all.
No Ethiopian citizen. So if Ethiopian government will not do anything about this, the same letter where they talk say make you write, we go speak with our ordinary president, take permission, we go write that letter to police go give us that. If police no give us that, we know what we go do. You know, they're out of place. They don't do them now to them. You sit down for your house, they watch them. If they be you like story, no be you. It no concern you. But situation fit make you or your pikin or your brother or your sister join the same Ethiopian airline. And then you will see this kind of thing. No be only say they collect money, they collect money, suffer and put them through emotional torture, through trauma. Put them inside prison on top of his own money. No be 1 day, no be 2 days, 40 days.
Because like this thing they pay me because you see
even Ethiopian Airlines we suppose go.
Yes,
we suppose go to them and say
yes, you
can't continue to fly here if you can't sort this issue.
And then if you talk say boycott, some people go they talk say how you go take boycott them, how much? See what this my brother spend, see what he's supposed to spend. See the time when they spend. Me, as for me, I know exactly what to do. Yes, make we hear from Chef Fatima.
Sorry, my brother. As they talk, it just reflect me back to waiting Ethiopian Airlines do me. That is 2 years ago. It's their culture. Those
imagine people to get this kind of corporate culture.
They don't get human feeling at all. I traveled to South Africa, and one thing with them, if you enter their flight, they must carry you go their country, Addis Ababa. First, you must land there before they take you. So it's like 367, the journey where me and them do. I'm to go for competition in South Africa. Now the competition where I no come participate with that. They took us to Addis Ababa. We stayed there we have about stopover of about 7 hours. Just running, going to places within the airport because we are tired. Now it's time for us to leave. We leave for South Africa. On getting to South Africa, everybody don't carry their bag. I don't see my bag. Except the handbag where I hold. I waited at that airport for more than, even people who come to carry me, they did there. They help through, we check. They don't see my bag. Do you know where my bag went to? Yeah. I think Hong Kong, is it Hong Kong or whatever? Yes. After like 2 days, I was left empty, no clothes, nothing. All my valuables, the one I took there for my competition, my clothing, everything, nothing. The following day, the third day, the South African chefs have to take me to store to go and buy some clothes. But we keep going to, in fact, basically every day I'll go to the airport. I'll stay there from morning till evening. Nobody is even ready to talk to me. If you go, they'll be speaking their language. They'll say no English, no English. I need my clothes. I need my bag. Do you know at the end of the day, they brought my bag to me after 8 days. and all my bag was empty. The only thing I could see was just my inner wears, my just small things, my clothes, everything gone. My bag was empty. They tore it. And yet I could not get a single justice because we went there. We talked to. You can't even see anybody to talk to. So it's their culture, and I think it's high time the people should speak out. And a cheap flight I go follow. Other ones I think is about 700,000. That one is about 280. Now so I go enter. Everything gone. So Ethiopian Airlines, they know they try at all. I know what I passed through that year.
Yes, more here from content consultant. Yes, sir.
Honestly, this is a very sad case, which I believe should not be allowed to go down.
Yes.
I want to appeal to the ordinary president in his capacity as the voice of the voiceless. To formally lodge a complaint on behalf of the...
Sir, you go open my talk so we go hear you well.
Yeah, what I'm trying to suggest is that the ordinary president in his capacity as the voice of the voiceless,
yes, sir,
should lodge a formal complaint in form of writing to the Foreign Affairs so that this case should be resolved. I'm also of the opinion that to forestall other cases of this nature, Nigerians should raise up a protest like was earlier suggested to the embassy so that this should be the last sad case of this nature. Thank you.
Thank you. Make we appreciate that. And then I don't know whether anybody waiting for us.
I just want to add quickly, not only to the embassy, to the airline, too, so that the people who may not have known about this behavior that are patronizing them without knowing, we know and be able to safeguard themselves from this kind of
yes. And because if people were supposed to take action, not take action, then it means we as citizens, we're supposed to take collective action. That's why I like waiting these drivers for Delta Line do. The moment they see say one of their colleague, they know the Delta Lines, they know do what they're supposed to do to use street time. All of them drop their keys. They drop their keys, no movement. If we get this mentality as Nigerians, as Africans, nobody could use us do yeah. Our leaders not going to use us do yeah. Even different multinationals not going to use us do yeah. The reason now because people go always talk say, you know what, which one we go use, which one you go use, which one our forefathers use. All these things where I know I begin to they call different organizations where they here. They not treat you well. You go meet them. They not do the right way they're supposed to do. If you no use and nothing will still happen. But the problem is that we feel say they don't get options. Look, let me tell you something. Now self-set limitation. Now you use your hand. Believe say you no get options. There are so many options. So many options. And then if you feel do that thing, the other person go wake up to their responsibilities. They go treat you as human being. And then you resume patronizing them. If Ethiopian Airlines now fit do the needful, all we wanted them to do, all this my brother wanted them to do is to just substantiate his claim, is to act and say, look, this is our customer. And in fact, this person dey on transit. Now our force say this person dey here. This person had no business in our country. Simple. They not do am. Come be like sir, they shout. For those of you now where they accuse ordinary president, they thought say they shout. See am now. If anybody know me, I dey very, very gentle. But see wetin dey happen. I don't they shout. I don't even know when I don't shout for 15 minutes. Because wetin happen, they annoying. No, it dey annoying. The fact say this my brother carry $80,000 the worker, you know mean say they get another 800,000 where they somewhere lying and you don't know what you go use and do. Nobody know how many years it take am to feel save that money. But wetin everybody see now how to collect them from you. And you know what? We go to do this thing with the talk say we want foreigners, we want people to come invest. Make I tell you something, all African leaders, make I tell you something. If all of us fit come together, we fit come together, see Africa as one giant economy. We are the 5th largest economy in the world. Yes. We are the 5th largest economy in the world. If we come together, see ourselves as one giant economy, meaning say we go prioritize patronizing a Ghanaian product over patronizing another product from another country.
Not like this.
No be like this. That's the point what they make.
This example of Ethiopian
No be like this. And you know what? If only we fit come up. That's why they talk say if we fit come up, get our ass together. You go find that they get what they call capital flight. Money no go just dey leave Africa to other countries. You no go dey leave Africa to other countries. But these kind of things no go fit allow us to dey do business with each other. Because we dey compete with each other rather than collaborating. Now wetin we dey do? You look at Ethiopia, they need this money. They are the 5th largest economy in Africa. Nigeria is number 1. Then you follow by Egypt. Then followed by South Africa. Followed by Egypt. And then before you begin count, reach where Ethiopia dey. So what they talk, we say everybody needs this kind of money. And Ethiopian Air, now one of the major things where they bring foreign exchange to Ethiopia. And now they act like this. And Nigeria now one of the major markets.
Kelechi, make we not talk too much for the matter. Like I talk, we go reach out to ordinary president. We go agree, give them time. If they no respond quickly, I sure say if we go sit down for Ethiopian Airlines, sure say they no do business for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. That money go come back, even with the compensation quick. Because that one will reach the president of their country, say they thief person money because this is not thief, not broad day thieving. It go reach if their president never hear. It go here say they thief passenger money, where they suppose even look for how they go make them feel comfortable, feel happier to return back to Ethiopia, either for tourism and spend that money happily. You hear say even on top the one where government do they thieving money. Where then they thieving money for Ethiopian streets, something when nothing happen for Nigeria, then they look and they laugh, they clap for the people where they rob them. No before night. Now for night?
Morning.
Talk to the mic.
9:20 in the morning.
9:20 in the morning.
On Sunday.
Ethiopians, they watch them as then they rob them 9:20 in the morning. They laugh, they clap for the people. Apart from the one where government, Ethiopian government thief. Straight. And the ambassador hear this. Shame no catch him. We call him on live radio. He talk, say then they work on him. They ask him how long the document they with him. He no fit talk. So if no be something where don't become tradition to a country, how everybody go they connive, they do the same thing.
Lawyer do. Custom do. Ethiopian police do. When I say lawyer, no be Nigerian lawyer. Lawyer for Ethiopia do. Ethiopia police do. Ethiopia custom do. The court then do. The government do. If they come out and tell us say no, you don't overstay. They know why you overstay. He come back, he pay. They still go court. Then tell us say, oh, okay, this money self you're not supposed to carry and come. He spend the money here. Who you want to talk something? When I give him the mic.
Good morning, Kelechi.
Yes, good morning
everybody for studio. You know, this thing they really painful because I just imagine say na me happen to. Just imagine you know nothing about the situation, you just fall prey into this kind of thing. And now the funny thing is say if certain other countries, certain other races do this against a black man, we'll say na racism.
Yes.
We'll say na racism.
Yes.
But look at what we are doing to ourselves. And sometimes some people forget, say, no matter where you did, no matter the position where you did, this world they revolve. One day you feel this opposing side, and you will feel this same pang. And like I said, if it not be you, if it be your pikin, if it not be your pikin, if it be your relative, if it not be your relative, if it be somebody who won't do something for you, so one way or the other it go still hit you. So if we cannot do correct some of these small things ourselves, then we expect say some people who they say that they're racist. We just show them new ways to deal with us. That's all. We just give them hints on if you want to deal with these people, do like this, do like this, do like this. Then later people come to complain, say they are racist and all those stuff. It's almost like we are doing worse to ourselves than even what they did, like that. So if they correct this kind of thing, if they even come and say, okay, now mistake we make, well, nothing there wrong to say you make mistake, and use that mistake to even, buy up goodwill. So, okay, we'll correct this, we'll make sure this never happens again. Next time we'll make sure this, and it's done. It's as simple as that. The nations what they call progressive nations today, not be nations where they're perfect.
No.
Now nations where we say they treat the least in their society, the weak in their society with respect, knowing that anybody can be in that situation today or tomorrow. Now just my contribution for this, my brother, just take care, but we'll see to the end of this matter by God's grace.
Yes, I don't know whether anybody waiting for studio still want chook mouth for this. Make we give a microphone. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, we can hear you, sir.
To add to what every other person had said, I think we should also, because the Abiy Ahmed is active on social media, that is the president of Ethiopia. While we're making this video go rival, we should also tag him too.
Yes.
To bring his attention, because he may not, have an iota of what is going on and the reputation this can do to his country and the airline. We should tag the airline. We should tag him because he's actively on social media.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Now, good. Yes, make we give that my brother the mic. Make him talk. Yes.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Brekete Family.
Good morning, sir.
It's very unfortunate that we're experiencing such maltreatment
very
as Africans. I want to talk particularly about the criminal aspect of the robbery that this man faced in that place. I want to assure you, with all the treatment this man has passed through, that act of robbery was calculated and planned. Because if you check, you will find that they directed him to a particular hotel. And while on his way, he was robbed in the broad daylight, and people were watching. Please, all I want to say that we are very, very ready to stage a social action against these malfeasance. We are ready. We will mobilize people. We must ensure that this issue is tackled to the letter. We are not happy, my brother. We feel the way you felt. We know the psychological distress that these people have caused you. Economically, you have been tortured. Honestly, I was feeling my heart was bleeding. I was bleeding. So please, Nigerians, let's wake up. Africans, let's wake up. This should stop.
Yes.
This should stop, please.
It should.
Thank you very much.
Look, we appreciate for your contribution. For people who are there for diaspora who want chook mouth, for this matter, the number to call now +234 81 88 89 10 11. The number again for people with the diaspora who want chook mouth for waiting with the talk this morning now +234 81 88 89 10 11. And then if you did for Nigeria, if you want call chook mouth for this matter now 090 99 88 77 00. The number again now 090 99 88 77 00. Good morning, Gigi.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Daniel calling from Abuja.
Okay, tell us waiting they make you, waiting they chook you for Liverpool this morning.
Yeah, now my brother in the studio. I'm just kind of imagine how is this kind of organization in the family did be at all. Where is it going to?
Devano, they hear you. You did, yeah? Network. Oh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Network that affect people waiting for diaspora. I might try whether this one go. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Brekete Family.
Good morning, sir. Waiting be your name and where you the van from? I'm waiting the chuki for Liverpool, man.
Now, Paul from Kenya.
How Kenya this morning?
Kenya did better today. I greet all of you now.
With the answer. You see that there? Network. Good morning, Good
morning, Mr. Kelechi.
Yes, good morning. Network. Good morning, Okay, network, they disturb this call, but it go through. Good morning,
Hello?
Yes, good morning. What is your name? Where you the from? Reduce the volume.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Don't do the right thing. Tell us.
Hello?
You never do the right thing. Oga, reduce the volume of what you they use monitor the program now. They do yaw for background.
No, I don't farm. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. What is your name? Where you the from?
I've been hearing a lot of things about this Ethiopian Airlines. You know, all the things that they were doing in this country is not good for all we Nigerians. See, all the, what do they call it? All the cocaine, all the heroin, all the everything go through this Ethiopian Airlines.
No, you don't get proof. Hold on. You don't get proof, my brother. Just stick to wait. No. If you listen. You know, listen now.
Okay.
Listen now.
Okay.
You no get proof. Leave waiting day on social media.
For social media.
No, you go stop. You go know how to filter. Listen now. You go know how to filter information from social media. I need to cut them. You go know the first thing with the verse. You know me say we go verse like this. When you receive information from social media, it is important to know how to filter the content they get. Yes, good morning. What is your name? Where are you from?
My name is CJ Adevano from Gariki, Abuja.
How Gariki this morning?
Gariki is very fine.
What is the trick for Liverpool?
Yeah, my take on this issue of Ethiopian Airlines. I think the government of Nigeria gives them this leverage to defeat Nigerians like this. Because even as far as I know, over the years, over how many years now, Nigeria does not have Nigerian carrier.
Yes, even national carrier we don't get.
Yes, in those days we have. So now we don't even have one. A country that has is using it to oppress our citizens. If we have Nigerian carrier that goes everywhere to and fro, this matter would have been an easier matter if from the way I'm looking at it. But for me personally, any day that they will go for the protest, let it be announced. Me personally, I will bring my group out. I will be there before you people will come. It's a promise. Because this can't continue. If it's a Nigeria that does this, the whole paper, the whole world, the whole social media will carry it. Everybody will know that Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. Even now, some people will use their hand. But this particular one will let the world know what is happening. If they refuse to do what they're supposed to do. Thank you and God bless you.
God bless you too. Make we appreciate that once again. So I want make you look at the president, you look at the vice president of Nigeria, make you make an appeal. Make you look the camera. Which camera ain't go look? Okay, look this camera. Make you make a passionate appeal. We no go stop you. Your time starts now.
Good morning, Mr. President Muhammad Buhari and the Vice President of Nigeria. Please, I want you to come to my aid. I was maltreated badly in Ethiopia. I've gone through the procedure to the Nigeria embassy, to Foreign Affairs in Nigeria, to Ethiopian embassy in Nigeria, to Foreign Affairs in Ethiopia, to custom, and they're still turning me up. They seized my money. I was on transit, and I've been going through. My business has been collapsed. I'm a family man with 4 kids. My business have collapsed in Dubai. Here in Nigeria, I've been going through a lot. Please come to my aid and help me with your office. Please, Mr. President.
Yes, it all appeal to President Muhammadu Buhari, and they should say they hear you, and he go do something to ensure say you get justice. Everybody go do what they're supposed to do, and including people with the authority where he no directly appeal to. We appeal to your conscience, and we expect say you go do the needful to ensure say this my brother get the money where he work for. Make we go back to phone calls. Make we see people who still want chook matter for this matter. Good morning, Gigi.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What is your name and where you the from?
I am from Plateau State, Lantan South. My name is Richard. I want to appreciate the Brekete family.
You say they call from where?
Sir?
You call from where?
From Plateau State.
You go call the other number, no vex, eh? Now the country in Ethiopia do now you want do now.
Okay.
Yes, good morning, Gigi.
Good morning, Casey.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning, you.
Good morning, with a response.
You see, a person is only a person because of other people. Because buffaloes are held by rope, but man with his words. You see, may God, who is in charge of Una affairs, continue to guide, support, and protect Una.
Amen.
Honestly, Casey, they said, do not keep stupid friends, all in the name of no one knows tomorrow. They may not allow you to see tomorrow.
Not true.
You see, all these small countries around us, they are no longer our neighbors. We should be aware of it. Because of what? Because of some of our shabby rulers that based on nothing concern me. Nothing concern you. Now, when something never reach you, I am in the support. Make ordinary just go and make appeal for this protest. Because we just this thing can never happen to any other nation in Nigeria like this. It can never. Nigeria, they are the most lovely people. They accommodate people. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and they pray. God, do not allow all the people who set you as a project.
Let's say the network.
You hear me, so?
Yeah, we don't hear you now.
Yeah, because two join together. The oh my God. I am lying here.
Because you dey travel too. This thing will happen to you if we don't do anything about it.
You know, say Nigeria now. When I come airport one time, things are not working well. I can't shout. They can't tell me, say, I said, sit down. Only you come from foreign land, that is the Nigeria for you. And this is don't make us now. You know, as Naira, they fight against Naira. Everybody keep quiet. It go good. Now, so, if we can't be like motor, wait the emotion, you know one move. Which one we go do? Which one we go leave? The work now, wait they say, would they tell us, say, somebody, the Minister of Aviation, we get up. I mean, what did the governor this over 3 million private jets? Where Nigeria get? Even to airports, we don't get. Even one, as I said, make Ethiopians make the no slap us. I beg, you see, Nigerians, person birthday on top of elephant, you know they fear the back of dog. They make most of this hour. I don't know how to describe them when they say they be rulers. Network no day. Governors are being given allocations. They be the state, be the hotel, everywhere in the world.
Yeah, but you could round up now.
I don't finish. I don't finish.
Oh yeah, give us now. Give us. Give us before you
Nigeria case be like free portion.
Give us now. Don't allow verse too much.
Continue to guide and protect you now.
Amen.
Take. The only two they give, make una go court.
We appreciate Brother Butter.